And later, Madonna, she comes out swinging in the land of her ancestors. The church declares war on her scandalous show.
Celebrazione dell'amore dell'umanità.
What did she say? You'll find out. She's roaring because the Romans want to throw her to the lions.
I have nothing else to say.
Madonna may be breathless in Dick Tracy, but she's certainly not speechless in Rome. The superstar has brought her shocking concert tour to Italy, but Catholics there are trying to shut it down. And as our Bill McGowan reports, for Madonna, that means war.
Holy cow! The woman who makes a habit of getting the Catholic Church hot under the collar is back in the firing line. This time, she started a storm in a place where they're more familiar with a very different Madonna, here in Rome, right on the doorstep of His Holiness himself. On a previous tour of Italy, Madonna reportedly turned down the offer of a papal audience, saying that the pontiff could come to her show if he wanted to see her. Now the uproar is over her latest Blonde Ambition tour, the same one that had Toronto in a tiff.
Well, the complaint came from an individual, a parent, I believe, who felt that the performance contained elements that were obscene or immoral.
As the act jetted toward Italy, the papal powers that be decided they didn't want their flock flocking to the raunchy rock fest. They labeled the star blasphemous. This? Blasphemous? Yeah, well, one Italian Catholic group even called for the cancellation of Madonna's shows in Rome and Turin. So when Madonna landed at Rome Airport, the mood was already pretty ugly. She flew in with this message. That's right, Il Papa, don't preach. Madonna used the fans' welcome mat as her own pulpit, but it wasn't easy for her to preach at the airport.
Anyone talk?
Silenzio, un po' di spazio, vole!
Don't talk. If you talk, I will stop speaking, all right?
Se parlate, se ne va!
Allora. Ready?
Ready?
I'm an Italian-American and I'm proud of it.
Sono un'italo-americana e ne vado fiera.
This is how Italian TV viewers got the message.
Accusando il suo concerto, Blonde Ambition, già in tour per il mondo, di essere blasfemo.
You don't have to speak Italian to know that means blasphemous.
I'm an Italian-American and I'm proud.
Sono fiera di essere americana perché è il paese in cui sono cresciuta e che mi ha dato...
For those of you who don't speak Italian, here's our translator.
If you are sure I'm a sinner, let whoever is without sin cast the first stone.
italiana si è dichiarata offesa delle accuse che le sono
I
giunte da
ask
parte
you,
cattolica.
fair-minded men and women of the Catholic Church, come and see my show and judge for yourself.
Se non siete sicuri che io sia una peccatrice, venite a vedere il mio spettacolo.
My show is not a conventional rock concert, but a theatrical presentation of my music, and, like the theater, it poses questions, provokes thought, and takes you on an emotional journey.
Nothing else to say.
She then had to pause for a second to break up a scuffle between her bodyguards and the local paparazzi. Despite the flap, the show will go on, and unless she tones down her act, so will the controversy.
Perché è il paese in cui sono cresciuta e che mi ha dato l'opportunità di essere quella che sono. Paese che crede nella libertà di parola e nella libera espressione artistica. Insomma, per farla breve, Madonna, oltre naturalmente a dire di essere fiera della sua eredità italiana, si è dichiarata offesa delle accuse che le sono giunte da parte cattolica. Se siete sicuri che io sia una peccatrice, ricordate che chi è senza peccato scagli la prima pietra, ha aggiunto. Se non siete sicuri che io sia una peccatrice, venite a vedere il mio spettacolo e poi giudicate. equivocate. Il mio show pone interrogativi sul bene e sul male, sulla gioia e sul dolore. Se voi, Chiesa cattolica, impedite di fare il mio show, ha detto testualmente, voi dite di non credere nella libertà di espressione. E se non ci credete, state...